This is my people. I greet you all. What is trending? What is in the news? I just read in the news, it's on Sahara Reporter to be precise, that the NNPP party has vowed to unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 election. You know one thing that baffles me? Sometimes when I read the news, when I go through these pages of newspaper, I see these so-called political giants and political parties talking. It leaves me but baffled or wonder if I, as an individual, has more knowledge of the reality of Nigeria more than these so-called political leaders. One thing that baffles me, if I understand the NNPP so well, it's a party that is mostly dominant in Kano State, yes. But now let me tell you something. If you keep making this kind of threat, because to Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that is a threat. If you keep making this kind of threat, I bet you, don't be surprised, in 2027, election will not hold in Kano. I laugh. Look, as someone, as a Nigerian who hails from the South, I witnessed the last general presidential election in the South firsthand. And I'm saying this without any fear of contradiction. The magic, the electoral wonders, the surprise that happened in Rivers State by the virtue of Bola Ahmed Tinubu being announced as the winner of the Rivers election, presidential election, I gave up hope. I am saying this, go and keep it down. Like they say, the internet does not forget. Without any fear of contradiction, if there are no electoral and judicial reforms, no power, I repeat, no power on earth come 2027 can unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you like, go and merge the whole political party in Africa. Go from family house to family house. In short, on election day, go to your polling booth, vote massively against APC. He will still remain the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Go and mark my word. When I see all these our political leaders talking about merger, talking about who will vote against him, talking about who will fight him, talking about who will resist him, I just look at them and laugh. Sometimes you make me wonder or nothing but think that I knows even better than you do. How on earth will you ever imagine that somebody who from outside bulldozed himself illegally into the #1 seat of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that you are sitting down there believing or counting on your numbers or the vote that you cast to unseat him? Is that not a joke of the highest order? Let me tell you something. I like the fact there is one thing that is positive I'm seeing now in the media. I know the mainstream media will not publish it. It's coming from the former governor of Anambra State and the candidate of the past of the Labour Party in the past 2023 presidential election, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi. He's now beginning to understand the role of talking tough and taking the route of a little means of violence. If you watch his recent interviews, you see Peter Obi speaking like the leader we want him to be. Now, that is not enough. Every effort must be channeled to judicial and electoral reform. That is where the key lies. Without electoral and judicial reform, every other effort will be effort in futility. Because I can guarantee you that the result that will be read in 2027 is already being compiled, if not already written. Tell me, what is the hope of this government as it stands today? What is their hope going into 2027? Is it that they are performing very well, or they believe the grievances of how they come about the 2023 election has left the people's mind? What do you think is their positive thinking going into 2027? None. Their only route to remain in power is rigging, and they will do anything to perfect it. There is nothing anybody can do. So if I look at these political giants, political parties speaking about how they are going to vote against him, I laugh because you are all wasting your time. If you become a threat to his ambition, your location will not record the election. Everything about your location will be suppressed or not even valid. Just imagine if only one state get problem for presidential election. It will not be enough to nullify the election. That's their plan. If you know what happened in my state, Edo State, during the last general election of the presidential election, you will understand that these people strategize so deep that they know their perceived enemy. They know their weak locations. They know where they are not wanted. So if they cannot totally cancel it, they suppress it. If they cannot suppress it, they take it away. So you that is planning, I'm not talking to the NMPP as a political party. What are your strategies? What are your plans? What do you believe in that makes you think you can unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who bulldozed himself into the first #1 seat of the president government of Nigeria in 2023? Now he has the knife and he has the yam. He decides where to cut it. Why do you believe you can unseat him? I greet you, my people. May your days be long.